All right, the Legislation and Rules Committee will be called to order. Or please call the roll.
Alderman Narayan. Alderwoman Clark Hubbard.
Here.
Alderwoman Velasquez.
Here.
Chair Varmer.
Present.
Alderman Narayan. We have 3 present. We have a quorum.
Quorum being present, I will move for approval of the minutes from Tuesday, January 9th, 2024. Entertain a motion.
So moved. Second.
All right, Or please call the roll.
Alderman Narayan. Alderwoman Clark Hubbard.
Aye.
Alderwoman Velasquez.
Aye.
Chair Varmer.
Aye.
Alderman Narayan. We have 3 aye votes.
All right. We can skip line items 4 and 5 and go straight to line item 6. And on that is item number 1, the Art Museum Sub-District. We're here to discuss a mayoral appointment of Mr. Keith Williamson to the Art Museum Sub-District. Alderman Narayan, you are representing Mr. Williamson. You may proceed.
Yes, I believe that this is a reappointment to this art sub-district.
Alderman Narayan, I believe Alderman Browning's representing, isn't he?
Oh.
Or no?
Yeah,
Excuse me.
Oh my God.
I do appreciate Alderman Narayan being willing to jump in, but
They jump right in.
I'm here, and Mr. Williamson is a constituent of mine. I will let him introduce himself, but I'm happy to submit to you today his eligibility for appointment to the Art Museum Sub-District. And Mr. Williamson, if you'd like to tell us a little bit about yourself, I'm sure the committee would love to hear.
Do we need to swear him in first, Ora?
Yes.
Mr. Williamson can be asked to be sworn in.
Mhm.
Go ahead, please.
Mr. Williamson, do you raise your right hand?
Mhm.
Do you affirm that the testimony you are about to give in this cause is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Thank you.
All right. If you would, give us a quick bio of yourself, sir, and then after that, we'll open up to questions from the committee.
Sure. Well, I am proud to say I was born and raised in St. Louis. Grew up in the Fairgrounds Park area, street called Kossuth, and product of the St. Louis Public Schools. Ended up finishing 8th grade at Walnut Park School there in North St. Louis. Traveled to the East Coast for college law school and actually stayed there many years practicing law for law firms in DC, New York City, a long stretch in Connecticut, running a financial services arm of Pitney Bowes. Came back to St. Louis to join what was then a small up-and-coming company called Centene. And so I joined in 2006 as its general counsel. It was about $2 billion in revenues then. And about 13 years later, I stepped down as a general counsel and became president of the Centene Foundation. At that point, Centene had grown to about 140 billion in annual revenues. So it's been terrific being back in my hometown of St. Louis. Art has always been an interest of mine. The opportunity to serve the citizens of St. Louis in different roles, whether that be just finished last month, 2 years chairing the board of the United Way, Greater St. Louis. Right before that, I spent 3 years chairing the board of the Urban League. I'm involved in a number of organizations, whether that be Matthew Sticky Boys and Girls Club, a long list, but the Art Museum has been one of them. Appreciate art. Spent 6 years on the board of trustees for the Art Museum. Was term limited, rotated off, and then came back just a couple years ago as an advisory commissioner. I think my thing that I'm most proud of in that role was that I chaired the search committee for the replacement of Brent Benjamin, who had been director of the Art Museum for 28 years. Very thoughtful process led by Charles Lowenhoff, president of the Board of Commissioners, to actually think about what St. Louis would need in the next new director. And of course, those selections can sometimes be controversial. So, it's very pleased to see that we ended up with an outstanding individual who I would say has hit the ground running and actually shown an ability to get the museum involved, throughout the city with all segments of our community and to lead the museum to bigger and better things.
All right, thank you very much, sir. We will open it up to questions going by seniority. Alderman Ryan, any questions or comments of the Mr. Williamson?
Thank you, Chair Vollmer. Just a quick comment. Just want to thank you for your willingness to serve on this board. I know it's work and it's unpaid work, but it's certainly beneficial to the community, and just want to thank you for your work.
Thanks so much.
All right, thank you, Alderman. And we'll go to Alderwoman Clark Hubbard. Any questions or comments of Mr. Williamson?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Thank you, Alderman Browning, for bringing this reappointment forward. Thank you, Mr. Williamson, not just for your service on this board, but for the service that we see daily here in the city of St. Louis. I love this opportunity that I got today to learn even more about you, because when I see you out in the community, you're always a professional. You're always in service and showing that you care in the way that you can, like only you can. And so again, I just appreciate this opportunity to learn a little more about you. I'm going to be bragging at you from the north side, and you came back and you give, right? And people, I think people need to know that and see that. And especially young men and young boys can look to you and see themselves in you. I just think it's amazing. Your work speaks for itself. It's amazing. And I'm so excited to be able to support you in this reappointment today.
Thank
All
you.
right. Thank you, Alderwoman. Alderwoman Velasquez, any questions or comments of the candidate?
No questions for Mr. Williamson. I want to echo my colleagues' comments and not only thank you for applying to do this again, but also for your continuous work in the city and really in the region. I know that I've seen you in other places and lots of other things, so thank you for your continuing commitment to our community.
All right, thank you, everyone. Maybe I missed it, but the all-important St. Louis question, I don't think it was answered. Where'd you go to high school, sir?
Yes, I don't know if you've heard of it. It was very small, Thomas Jefferson School.
Yes, sir, I've heard of that. Yes, sir.
Okay.
It's out on Lindbergh, is it not out there?
It is 4100 South Lindbergh. Yeah.
My uncle was a plumber. We did the plumbing work across the street at Sunset Country Club out there. So I remember seeing that sign all the time. I was digging ditches while you were studying.
Or at least I should have been studying, but yeah.
All right. With that, I appreciate your time and us being put through this as a necessity to introduce yourself to us. And thank you for your service and willingness to serve. With that, I'll entertain a motion to nominate Mr. Williamson to the Art Director Board.
So moved.
Second.
Okay. And roll call, please.
Alderman Ryan,
Aye.
Alderwoman Clark Hubbard,
Aye.
Alderwoman Velasquez,
Aye.
Chair Vollmer.
Aye.
We have 4 aye votes.
Okay. With that, we have approved the motion. Mr. Williamson, congratulations. And we'll look forward to working along with you. We don't get too much of the art through this committee, but we'll see what we can do.
Excellent. Okay. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank
I'll
you. All right. Do we have to acknowledge any written testimony, Aura?
No, we have none.
Announcements?
No, I don't show any. Does anyone else?
Okay. All right. It seems we are all present, so there's no need to excuse. I'll then entertain a motion to adjourn.
So
No.
moved.
Second.
Previous roll.
No objection.
No objection.
All right. With
Also,
that
where do we
being-
give you, Chair Vollmer, the kudos for running the fastest, most efficient
Yes,
meeting?
most
ever?
efficient.
I've been doing this for longer than most of you have been around, so it's just
That would be your high school superlative or your board superlative. Most likely to finish a meeting in 7 to 10 minutes.
at my age, time is precious.
Thank you, Chair Vollmer, for calling this meeting so quickly and running it so quickly.
Yeah.
Government should be efficient. Make the most of the tax dollars. Thank you guys very much. All right. Have a good day.
You too.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.